Commando, Lord. It's Anthro Day 2020.
It is Anthro Day 2020. And because it's Anthro Day 2020, I want to take a minute to talk about virtual worlds as real worlds. And what I mean by virtual worlds as real worlds are those massively multiplayer online role-playing games. You know, NOGs. Every semester when I talk about virtual worlds as real worlds, I get some resistance to this concept. And I get it. It's a difficult concept to wrap one's mind around. You know, it's not something that's tangible. It's polygons. So, you know, why? Why do we run into this problem? There's two major obstacles. First, there's the argument that it's just a game. So when we think about games, we think of things that are for children or things that are just fun. So not something to be taken seriously, not like a real world, physical world culture. Two, there's always the argument that I get that because it's virtual, because it's online, because it's a game, that it could be taken down at any time and everyone can lose access and that it will no longer exist. Both of those are true. Both of those things are valid arguments, but that doesn't make them any less real. So let's consider then, what does it mean for something to be real? Do we need to touch it physically? Smell it? Know that it exists in actuality? Perhaps with virtual worlds we need to throw out any preconceived notions of what it means for something to be real. In an age where we text more often than we have communication face to face, it shouldn't be that hard to conceive that the relationships and communities that we build in a digital space hold just as much value as those that we form in the physical world. And it's this very concept of value that's the key to the concept of the virtual community as a real community, of the virtual world as a real world culture. Because when we assign value to something, that's when it becomes real, and that's when it becomes something that we need to study and pay attention to. And that brings me to that final argument. Yes, they could vanish. So what? So have many physical cultures before them. So why do we study them? The same reason we study those physical world cultures, to find out more about us, to find out more about humanity, to find out more about the human condition, human behavior, develop an understanding of human differences, and to develop an understanding and appreciation for diversity. So what do I say when people say, are virtual worlds, are virtual cultures real cultures? I say, I can run faster than a centaur. See you next time.